We've asked for a declaration that the election is invalid because of these irregularities, and for the election to be declared invalid.
Former PC candidate Shelly Glover and her legal team are pushing forward with a challenge in court to have newly appointed Manitoba Premier Heather Stefanson's election win declared invalid and force the PC government to hold a new election. Glover's legal representative, Dave Hill, says the central issue is over allegations that votes counted and sealed on Friday before Saturday's announcement of Stefanson's win simply don't add up. He says Friday's initial vote count indicated Glover won, not Stefanson.
Long and short of it is, when they announced the result an hour and a half later, somehow there was another 400 and something ballots for 500 cast that weren't in the Friday night number. So the issue we put before the court is, how did the number on Friday get to a larger number on Saturday?
Hill went to court Thursday to ask a judge for an expedited process looking into the matter and says the PC party asked for an adjournment indefinitely, a complete stop to proceedings.
And the judge indicated that, no, he could see the urgency. It's a matter of public interest, obviously.
Hill says both sides will now have 2 weeks to prepare briefs on the issue of whether the court has jurisdiction in the matter. He says included in court submissions is an affidavit from one of the scrutineers who allege ballot boxes were moved when unsecure shortly before the winner was announced.
When we have these kinds of leadership race, it's normal to have divisions. However, after there's a result, after there's someone that has been chosen by the party, it's really important to present the image of a united front.
Felix Mathieu, political sciences professor at the University of Winnipeg, says this type of infighting in the PC party, including the debacle of failing to get 1,200 members their voting cards on time, could project a negative image to Manitobans about the party and in the short term overshadow the historic first of a female premier being elected in the province.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite difficult for her over the next few weeks.
People are losing faith in democratic institutions and democratic processes.
Malcolm Bird is an associate political sciences professor who says he isn't concerned about the democratic process in Manitoba or Canada, but says the majority of Canadians do seem to be losing faith in the democratic process overall.
That's sort of a long-term trend that we're seeing. And, my own, I don't fully understand it, because when I look at the Canadian state and Canadian government, I marvel at how effective it is.
As for Hill, he thinks Glover has a good chance to win in court.
Obviously, we think we have a good case, or we wouldn't have taken it.
City News reached out to the PC party. They did not respond. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.